Level 5, Peace. Welcome back. We've been climbing a mountain together. What started in the valley of level 1, feeling like victims of circumstance, and fought our way up through level 2, battling everybody on our path. We found our footing in level 3, where we took responsibility and started to cooperate. And in our last session, we opened our hearts in level 4, learning to serve and connect with compassion. But today we reach the summit. We are entering level 5 energy. In level 3, that's the mind, level 4 is the heart, and level 5 is the will. It is the energy of win-win, but not just I win and you win. It is a belief that winning is the only possible outcome because there is no such thing as losing. There is only learning. Level 5 is the zone. It is where athletes go when the game slows down. It is where great CEOs go when the market crashes, and instead of panicking, they see the billion-dollar opportunity that no one else sees. Today, we are going to master the 3 pillars of this powerful energy: the core thought, reconciliation; the core emotion, peace; the core action, acceptance. When you live here, you don't just solve problems. You realize that problems are actually gifts wrapped in ugly paper. Let's unwrap them. Let's start with the core thought, reconciliation. Now, usually when we hear reconciliation, we think of 2 people apologizing after a fight. We reconciled. But in energy leadership, it means something far more powerful. It means reconciling the opposites. It is the ability to look at good and bad, success and failure, and realize that they are just 2 sides of the same coin. A level 2 leader looks at a lost contract and thinks disaster, failure. A level 5 leader looks at the exact same event and thinks opportunity. The thought of reconciliation says everything that happens serves a purpose. There are no mistakes. There is only data. Imagine you're a pilot. If you hit turbulence, you don't get angry at the wind, level 2. You don't take it personally, level 1. You don't even just fix it, level 3. You reconcile with it. Use the wind to gain lift. You understand that turbulence is showing you where the air pressure is changing, which gives you information on how to fly better. This is why level 5 leaders are so dangerous to their competitors. You cannot beat them. If you beat them in the market, they use it to pivot and find a better niche. If they lose a key employee, they use it as an opportunity to upgrade the role. They reconcile every negative into a positive. Their internal narrative is simply, what is the opportunity here? When you stop judging events as bad, you free up 100% of your mental energy to find the gold hidden inside them. Let's look at the core emotion, peace. When you genuinely believe that there are no mistakes, only opportunities, what happens to your emotional state? You enter the core emotion, peace. Now, don't confuse this with sleepy. This isn't the peace of a monk meditating in a cave away from the world. This is peace in the midst of chaos. It is the eye of the hurricane. Think about the most stressful day you've had this month. The phone is ringing, the client is yelling, the system is down, level 2 is screaming back, level 4 is worried about everyone's feelings, level 5 is completely still. Why? Because level 5 leaders are not attached to the drama, they are observing it. They are calm, not because they don't care, but because they are confident. They know that no matter what happens, they will handle it. This emotional peace is a strategic weapon. When everyone else is freaking out, the person with the lowest heart rate controls the room. Neuroscience tells us that when we are stressed, level 1 and level 2, our prefrontal cortex shuts down. We literally get dumber. But in level 5 peace, your brain is fully integrated. You have access to all your logic, all your creativity, and all your intuition simultaneously. You see things others miss. You hear what isn't being said. You are operating at maximum bandwidth because you aren't wasting a single volt of energy on anxiety or fear. It is the feeling of, I am safe, we are okay, we've got this. Let's look at the core action, acceptance. So how does a peaceful, opportunity-focused leader act? The core action is acceptance. This is the hardest one for high performers to swallow. We think acceptance means giving up. We think it means rolling over and letting the competition win. No. Acceptance does not mean resignation. Acceptance means reality testing. It means accepting what is so that you can work with what's effective. Let's say you are launching a product and the market hates it. Non-acceptance or resistance would say the customers are wrong, they don't get it, we just need to push harder. Acceptance says, okay, the market says no. This is the reality. I accept that. Now, what does this tell us? How do we pivot? You cannot change reality if you are busy fighting it. Acceptance is the martial art of leadership. You don't block the punch. You accept the energy of the punch and redirect it. When you act from acceptance, you stop forcing things. You stop trying to fit square pegs into round holes. You look at your team, your budget, and your market exactly as they are without judgment, without wishing they were different. And you ask, what is the best move we can make with the pieces on the board? This allows you to move with incredible speed. While your competitors are complaining about the economy, which is resistance, you have already accepted the new economy and built a strategy to profit from it. Acceptance. The motto of level 5 is, play the hand you are dealt, not the hand you wanted. Now let's look at the challenge, the 24-hour no judgment zone. Living in level 5 is a discipline. It requires you to override your brain's natural tendency to judge everything as good or bad. So here's your challenge for the next 24 hours. I want you to play the no judgment game. For one day, no matter what happens, someone cuts you off in traffic, you lose a file, a meeting goes long, you're not allowed to label it as bad. You're only allowed to say, this is interesting. And then ask the level 5 question. Where is the opportunity in this? Stuck in traffic? Opportunity to listen to that podcast. Employee quit? Opportunity to restructure the department. Deal fell through? Opportunity to find a better client. Train your brain to reconcile the negative into an opportunity. Find the gift. It is always there. When you master level 5, the world stops being a battlefield and starts being a playground. You stop struggling and start creating. Believe it or not, there is still further to go. Beyond opportunity, beyond the mind, and beyond the will, there is joy. There is the energy of pure creation and genius. Next time, we ascend to level 6. Until then, find your peace, accept your reality, and seize your opportunities. I'm Francis Williams. Let's raise the energy and choose to live your passion.